What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. How we doing out there today, guys? What's up? What's up? Sorry, gotta clear my throat. 1 second. Thought I was good, but apparently not. What's going on, Mob? How you doing, guys? Who do we got here today, man? Black Magic, we got Click, we got Steven, we got Jay, we got Shindle. What's up, guys? What's going on? Soggy Cilantro, how you doing? Flav, what's going on? I'm sure you guys can already tell, obviously, with the timing of everything, that there's no video today. I want to first off apologize for that. Not that I didn't try. I tried very hard yesterday to get you guys a video. We are kind of running short on ideas with Lurin right around the corner. It happens all the time, but I'll kind of show you guys what I was working on yesterday to start the stream. We were working on these two decks yesterday, two different versions of the same sort of deck, but I really wanted to play Ariette again. I like this card a lot, and I was like going through cards that I haven't played in a long time, and saw this one, put this together, and I was trying with this one and an Esper version of this, and they just were not working, man. I was losing way too many games. Didn't want to post a deck where you guys are gonna get cooked. But this is some form of auras, and I know mono white auras is doing really good right now, obviously, and skeleton auras is doing good. So I figured, why not splash in some red for things like Atali's Favor, and then I love the Siege because it's a good way to kind of like beat those board wipes. If they board wipe us, at least we have bodies on the field continuously regenerating, and it's an enchantment. So I thought it'd be a really good deck, but man, it just was not winning any games. It's almost too slow. It's too slow. And then the card draw engine, one of them is the Skitter's Blessing. This card right here, man, is so cool, but every time I attach this to some sort of creature, this aura, they just destroy the creature, and I don't end up drawing any cards. The basically 2 mana do nothing almost every time. So it was a little frustrating. Couldn't get the ball rolling with this one, so ended up not being able to get a video for you guys. So had to call it early yesterday at like 6 because I needed to go hang out with the family and stuff. So, but we did check out Lurin. We got our first look at Lurin. That looks really fun. I don't know if you guys saw the video we put together on that, but I'm very excited for Lurin. That starts on Wednesday, I believe. We still haven't got too many. Let me check real quick. We still haven't gotten too many updates on like what's happening, what time it's at, things like that. Yeah, we still don't have a lot of information on that. I'm looking right now. Yep, not seeing too much. Anyways, yeah, I mean, I can't imagine it's not going to happen on Wednesday like it always does. So be on the lookout for that. We'll be probably live that day, later in the day like usual. And yeah, it'll be fun, man. Flav, thank you so much for the 20 pounds. I appreciate that very much, man. To start the week and the ball rolling, man, I appreciate that very much. Thank you so very much, man. It's so kind of you. Thank you for the 20. I built a version of your Oko deck mixed with roots. Pretty fire. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Today I am going to be playing some Jeskai tokens, probably encounters, because I kept losing yesterday, so we're back at the bottom of diamond, and I'm just going to try to make a push here and do the grind thing. So let's do it. We'll start out with Jeskai tokens, get some games going. I made it to Mythic Saturday morning. Let's go, dude. Let's go. And I just want to make sure I'm saying your name right too. Is it Flav or Flav? What would you prefer, the first or second one? Flav or Flav? Thanks again, by the way. I really do appreciate that a lot. First one, Flav. Okay, got it. Flav it is. Gotcha. Hey Swayze, hey chat, what's going on, man? How you doing? Man, I played against you yesterday, did you? I'm sure you won. I had a very big losing record yesterday, that's for sure. All right. Not a whole lot of activity here. Opponent on a Bastion does make me a little nervous, but I haven't seen any green yet that would indicate any sort of Kona build, so that's good. But what sort of enchantments and artifacts could they want to be copying, I don't know. I mean, we could use some card draw engines. That'll work. That'll work. I won, haha. Yeah, most people who played me yesterday won by a landslide. My name is Staic on the game. I was shocked when I saw your name. What's going on, Laura? How you doing? Playing that mono white aggro. It wasn't mono white. It was actually auras. Like it was like a Mardu auras, but we only splash in red and black a little bit. So you probably only got to see the mono white portion of it, but yeah, it wasn't very good. Hey, I might be able to Ultima and get this off the field permanently. That's kind of nice. Jeskai Revelation is such a strong card. Yeah, no kidding. It's such a good card. Oh, okay. So they're doing self-bounce, but they haven't played anything yet, oddly enough. Been 12 years in the UK working in the gaming industry. I'm really not fussy about okay, gotcha. Okay, sounds good. I'm glad because I will be mispronouncing a lot of things, even sometimes pronunciation. One, two, three, four, five, six. This costs 7, so it's gonna be this attack. And then we just shut down their draw engine, I think. Sure. I don't really care. That's fine. Go ahead, flash something in if you want. That is kind of annoying though, because they get their innocence back, and I was hoping to deal with that permanently. Was an honor to play against my favorite content creator. Hey, appreciate you, man. Are we still having English class? No English class today. I think we proved our point how bad I am at English. Okay, so Windcrag Siege keeps drawing me cards, which I think is going to get me right back into this game pretty easily. I've got a Jeskai Revelation too, which is amazing. I think that's what I'm going to obviously try to pull off here. I'd like to do it on their turn, of course, though, because I could draw more cards if I activate the Caretaker's Talent again. But they're going to flash something in here that might need to be answered by the Revelation. I don't know. Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine. They are going to draw a card too, though. I don't think this opponent's going to be able to handle what we're, going to be doing, because once we start going wide, this sort of deck likes to do a lot of spot removal, but they're not going to be able to handle an entire board full of tokens and creatures. So I think we're going to win this one fairly easy. Unless they play something out of the pocket that I'm not expecting, like a Demonic Pact or something. I think if I send anything back to their hand versus blowing something up, I think I'm going to blow up the Kyrian and send back the Innocence, because if I blow up the Innocence, it just becomes an enchantment again, and then the Kyrian can self-bounce it back to their hand to replay it. So it just doesn't make any sense, I don't think. What did they just do? Oh, the encampments? Okay. That's fine. All the life I'm gaining is making this kind of irrelevant. All right, here we go. So owner's hand, damage, draw 4, or wait, how many cards do I draw? 2. But I'm gonna get one from the caretakers as well. So 3 cards, 6 cards in hand. So much life being gained. Let's go. I mean, the value is insane. Late game value on this deck is next level. We do have Sokka too, which is awesome. I would like to get Elspeth down though first, just to kind of get things going really fast here. Okay, and let's maybe start making some copies here. and then pump the field. Really put some pressure on them here. And if they flash any flyers in or whatever, I'm able to block too, so that's good. Seems easy. Sups man, sneaking into the stream, I see. Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it very much, man. I know these streams are becoming more frequent, and a lot of people are able to get in now that normally aren't able to get here. So I'm glad we're able to do that for you guys, man. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the stream so much. It means a lot to me. I think this is a little overkill. I probably should have just plus the caretaker's talent, but I think it's fine. I don't think I'm gonna do a stock up. I think I'm good with just the attack here. Like, even if they sweep the board over and over again, like, we're just gonna basically create the same sort of board state yet again. I guess I should have drawn a card there. That's my bad. My bad. Pump the field. Probably just do this time. All right, GG's. GG's. Easy win. Let's go. I've been looking forward to the stream all morning. Well, I'm glad, but I also don't want to get your hopes up. I'm going to try my best to keep this schedule on track. But knowing me, I'm sure at some point it'll go awry. It's mostly going to be when my wife takes the kids to school. I may sleep in a little bit longer than usual. And if I have a video scheduled, like if I had a video scheduled today, I probably wasn't going to stream because my wife took the kids to school. But for the most part, I should be able to keep this schedule. Perfect timing to end a working day in Europe, to be fair. Let's go, dude. I love that. So you should be streamer event on what? Thursday? It's gonna be Wednesday, actually. Streamer event. Streamer event is Thursday. This hand is not good enough, right? No. The thing with the streamer event too is I actually go live at my normal time on Wednesdays. I think that going live a little bit later is something that I'm going to continue doing instead of just going live all day, because I do think that if I'm live all day and you guys see the live all day long, it kind of takes away from the videos and people know what sort of videos I'm going to be making. So I like to stream a little bit later still, like I normally would. That way everyone gets a little bit of a surprise on what sort of decks I was working on in the morning. Okay, well, we're getting beat up fast here. I don't think we're going to be able to keep up with this. I wish I had authority of consoles. This wouldn't be an issue, but yeah, we're cooked. We are cooked. Unless I find authority of consoles off the top here, it's probably over. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 damage. All right, so I can't even take damage from my land now, so GG's. Where were you to start the game? We'd be fine. We'd be totally fine if I had that in the opener. Would have been fine. Man, it's so unfortunate when you have a game that takes like 10, 15 minutes and you win, and then you just immediately lose in 5 seconds. It's like, oh, dang. If you hadn't streamed, I would have been looking forward to the next one. I appreciate that. That's kind of you. Appreciate that. That's a fast deck. Yeah, that was really fast. That was so fast. Hey, I got the authority of consoles this time. Just in case, I think we should prioritize this. I run it when I'm grinding the ladder. The Boros burn deck, their token burn deck, it's yeah. I mean, it's really good. I think a lot of people still like that. The whole Arabella package and whatnot. It's very solid. I want to give myself, well, what's the matchup here, I guess? Blue station, green station. Oh, it's Kona. Ah, it's Kona. Okay. We need Caretaker's Talent and probably an Elspeth. I will say, as far as the matchup goes, these are the two best cards I could have had in my hand for this match, so that's good. One second, guys. All right, I'm back. I think we just keep holding mana open. I mean, I've got to be able to grab the Kona when it comes down. If I don't hit the Kona immediately when it comes down, it's gonna be game over. They could end up playing that thing that gives hexproof to the Kona though, and I may have to take that first. But at least I have 2 icebergs, can kind of save me for the time being. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Let's make this more blue. All right. That'll work. Yeah, I'm a little worried they're gonna flash that enchantment in. There's this enchantment that says all your tapped creatures get the hexproof, right? So like, I'm a little worried they're gonna flash that in, and then I take it, but then they play Kona after that. Okay, that's fine. I can work with that. I can work with that, but not for long, man. I need them to commit a Kona here. I think they're concerned about counter magic, right? Like they kind of have to be, which is good, but there it is. Tapped creatures you control have hexproof. Can't catch a break with this deck, man. I do not like Kona, if you guys haven't known. If you guys couldn't tell, Kona's not my favorite to play against. I mean, are you gonna flood maw that back to my hand? I would love that. I get a fish token, I get to draw a card, I get to play it again. I would love that. I'm guessing that's their plan. They're just gonna try to flood maw back to my hand or whatever. Mazar, thank you so much for becoming a member of the Mardu Mob. Welcome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Welcome to the team, man. I am so ready for them to just play Kona here so I can get my life on the road here. We know they're gonna have a couple of them though. You know that, right? I am so annoyed right now. I have to hold mana open for one spell and it's like I can't play my Elspeth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 2 more lands, or I'd really like a siege off the top here would be good, or like a fountain port, just something that can get me going. As great of a card as that is, like it doesn't matter. It's too expensive. I'd love to add High Noon into the deck, but I just don't have the means to add High Noon. It just wouldn't work. All right, well, they finally play one of their Konas, but I know they probably have multiples in their hand, so. Okay. The spell, I can pay, no, I can't pay 4. So boring. All right. Alrighty. If we're talking about cards that I have, lightning in the name, ball lightning is fun. Thanks, someone gifted me a sub a while ago. I was so inspired by your various weapon manufacturing builds during Edge of Eternities that I run a variant regular at my LGS. Let's go, dude. That's awesome. I gotta imagine that manufacturing is probably still pretty good, huh? I bet you it's pretty solid. I think that deck was always really good. especially with like the Battlefront. That deck was really solid. Let's just play this tapped. Please say hi to your new biorhythm. I like it. Biorhythm? What's the biorhythm? Waterbending Scroll is sick. I love this card, guys. We have not had a chance to play it yet, but I do love this card so much. I think it's so sick. Let's go stock up. Caretakers, and I guess we'll take the Iceberg to steal their scroll. I think the Waterbending Scroll is so fire. Outside of Omniscience, do you have any current meta cards you wouldn't mind seeing banned? No, just that one. I genuinely don't mind anything else that's going on. I think that I really like where Standard's at right now. Outside of that, I had a real crash out moment about the Omniscience in private one day playing the game. I just, that card. I'm like, why did they not ban it, man? It just doesn't make sense to me why that card wouldn't have gotten banned. I just don't think it's a good, healthy card for the game. I just don't. I don't see what they see in that card where it's like they have to keep it around. I would actually genuinely prefer if like the card said, hold on 1 second. I would prefer if the card said something like, you win the game. If this enters the battlefield, you win the game. Like, I would prefer that. But what makes it so boring and so unhealthy is that it just says you could play as many spells as you want, right? So like, it then becomes like, I'm gonna stack my deck to draw the entire deck and put together some sort of combo that either mills you, destroys your lands, or whatever. It doesn't really matter how they win the game. It just takes forever. And so if you want to hang around and like be like, let's just make them have the combo, you know, you're gonna be sitting there for like 30 minutes. And that's the part I don't like. That's the part I can do without. Like, genuinely, if it was a card that just said if it enters you win, I would be less appalled by that. All right, I don't expect a lot of things to resolve moving forward here. I wish that Fountain Port could have stuck around because we could have obviously generated value on both tokens, drawing cards, and damage. But now, unfortunately, they blew up my one land because they got lucky enough to find a demolition field, and we're stuck here. Probably getting countered out the rest of the game with them being able to draw cards as much as they can. We might be locked out. Unless we get lucky enough to draw a Fountain Port again. Because I don't think we're going to get a siege down. I don't think Elspeth is going to resolve. You never, you know. Pretty surprised that resolved, I can't lie. No negate off of that seems strange, or... Because we really haven't seen a whole lot of like creatures or flashed things from the opponent here. Interesting. So they're gonna make me replay the Iceberg here, but they are tapped out a little bit. This kind of puts me in a bit of a pickle, doesn't it? I'm like, do I play the Iceberg to take the scroll again, which is probably a pretty wise decision, or like, how do I deal with the Regent? This actually only deals 4 damage. Do I bounce it back to their hand and have them just replay it again? That seems kind of counterintuitive. Okay, never mind. They're gonna do it themselves. Okay. Okay. Okay, well, I didn't actually even find a land to play the Revelation, so let's just take the scroll. Why not? Boomerang basics back their Regent. They have Legend of Karuk. They didn't counter the Ultima. I'm trying to figure this out. I don't see what's going on here, really. Okay. Solitaire. Yeah, it's just solitaire. They're playing the game by themselves. It's just boring. Yeah, if I wanted to play solitaire, I'd play Smithsonian. Yeah. Okay, well. My nose is itching, of course. What do I do? Do I try to resolve this? Ay. Why can't we just get the one land when we need it, you know? Of course. Of course. And now they're untapped with the scroll for free. Goodness. 1 second, guys. Yeah, I think with them getting the negate back, that's a wrap here, because I can't even resolve my Jeskai Revelation now, nor can I get my Caretaker's Talent down. I don't even know what... Ooh, that's kind of good, I guess. I don't even know which one they would want to negate, right? Like, from their perspective, they're holding it for one of these specific 2 cards. It's like, which one are they more likely to target here? Probably this one, right? Yep. This one's gonna get the counter. All right. Well, them pulling back the negate from the graveyard might mean they don't have another one. If I ever find a land, I mean, I doubt I'm gonna find one, but I do run 26 lands, so the fact we haven't found another one yet is a little bit annoying. We should try the mono blue deck we put together with the waterbending scroll today at some point. I did put something together a long time ago, and it wasn't good, but the meta has shifted completely since I've put it together. It was like months ago, so it might be worth taking a look at again, because I really do like the card a lot. I think it's very annoying to play against, but man, it's very cool if you can get it down and you basically get a free card every single turn. It's pretty wild. Yeah, I mean, we're wasting our time here. Soul Guide Lantern is back. That scroll is good. It's so good. I mean, free card every turn. Who doesn't want that, right? All right, we're gonna do some Naya counters. I need to get some wins under my belt. I got to get a run going here. Yeah, Graveyard Hate is definitely needed in this meta. Yeah, definitely. I agree. You either need to be able to answer the graveyard in your deck, or you just need to be a deck that's too fast, you know? In this case, our deck hopefully will be too fast. If I go green elf, this, I don't have the mana to actually play this. I don't think this hand is as good as it might seem. I don't know. Watching from the Philippines, let's go, dude. Welcome to the stream. Good luck with the counters deck. I used banned counters to get my dailies done today. Let's go. I love that. What's going on, Firewater? Good to see you, brother. Let's mulligan that. This is better because the mana lines up a little bit better. Okay, what do I go for next though? Do I go summon Fenrir, or do I go Torgal or a Nim? I mean, I have so many options here. So many options, and it looks like we're up against it looks like we're up against a board sweeping mill deck. Of course we are, because it would be the perfect match for us, you know? So that's what we're playing. All right, well, we got an opponent here that's going to be taking a lot of the rope. I kind of hope that they do. I kind of hope that they rope out, actually, because again, this is not an ideal matchup. If I'm correct based on the Restless Reef here, we are going to be in a lot of trouble because of things like the rupture and whatnot. Okay, sorry, my wife wants me to check something in a minute. Okay, they just passed the turn. Nice, I love that. Let's go Fenrir. And let's go fetch a white source. And they're back. Okay. Thought we got away with one there, but nope. Lands, am I right? Why would you keep a one-land hand if that's the case? I think we go Torgal and then Collector's Cage. That'd be kind of fire, right? Yeah, let's go Torgal, Collector's Cage. I will have to put the 1/1 counter on the Fenrir, which doesn't... Or actually, no, the Torgal's going to get the counter, so we're good, actually. I'll put a counter on the Torgal. Come on, opponent. What are we doing here, man? I wish there was a button that said roping, am I right? When I play Arena on my phone anytime a failed passage comes into play, it catches the game. Any suggestions to help fix that? Oh, it crashes the game. Oh, I have no idea. That's news to me. All right, and ooh, it is a human. It's gonna enter with a counter on it, and I can attack right away. But obviously, I have one in my hand, so I'm gonna have to go with Ouroboros, right? Would have loved to have taken advantage of the human aspect, but I think just closing out the game as fast as possible here makes sense. So, Ouroboros it is. I wish we had time controls like chess. That's exactly what I was thinking. That's exactly the answer that I wanted the game to implement as well. I don't play chess, but I do watch people play it sometimes, like on clips and stuff. And I like how they have those clocks, like your turn is over, so you pass the time to them and their clock starts to run. I don't think that the timeouts and all that should keep resetting and giving them more time and stuff. I think you should have a set time and that's all you get to use. I think that'd be amazing. I think they should implement that too in real Magic. Like you, instead of like allowing someone to just take all the time in the world to potentially take someone to a draw strategically, it's like, nah, you should have those little timers, man. You can only have a certain amount of time. Didn't there used to be a 50-minute counter? I have no idea. I actually don't even know. Was there? Torgal, let's mulligan this hand. There's no actual payoffs, just the ramp. This looks better. This looks a lot better. No, that's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. That's a really good hit. Well, we're cooked. We have nothing. We literally needed that like so bad. This is a horrible cage too. I mean, this couldn't have gone any worse. This quite literally could not have gone any worse. Let's go sheltered, I guess. Just kidding, it can go a lot worse. It can go so much worse. Preacher. Nice. Love to see it. Oh, no, what am I doing? And a Bloodletter Aclazot's very nice. Oh man, we're cooked. I mean, if I can get... Okay, that's pretty solid, actually. Not the worst thing in the world, actually. Let's swing in. Okay. Let's see what the opponent does with the block. Okay, they make the right move here. Let's get back our Ouroboros. That's not bad. That's not bad. Don't call it a comeback. That's totally fine. 2 mana to essentially get down some mana. Oh, no, 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 no. I can't give him back the bat. I can't. Nope. All right, that's fine. So they're not going to attack with the preacher? That works for me. Just pay life for this so I can use my collector's cage. I guess I could have tapped my sheltered. My bad. My bad, I made a mistake there. Could have tapped my sheltered instead of my cage. Thought about it after the fact. Stab on what? On this? Okay, it's still alive. No attacks, right? Obviously. Please don't have another betrayal or something. That'd be a really annoying thing, but okay, that's fine. Acolyte's cool. That's some card draw for them though. All right, fair enough. Can I get a Halana? Halana would be fire. Or like another shelter would be fine too. That's quite literally the farthest thing from what I needed. Okay. I hate that they have this Death Toucher out here just hanging around. Nothing we can do. Good game. What? Do they have another Aclazotz or something? One shot. That makes sense. If they're not going to do the chess timer idea, they should streamline the reporting process. It's a bit of a pain. That's true. That'd be very, very helpful if they had something like that in game. But they'd have to hire a whole department like to review and stuff, and I don't think they want to do that. I think they'd rather just deal. I suppose he just wanted to say that you seem like a really down-to-earth guy. I really enjoy watching you, and thanks for a lot for the inspiration. Of course, man. Of course. That's a really kind thing of you to say. I appreciate that. I try to be. You think mobile players are really predominant? Yeah, I mean, mobile's recently kind of new though, isn't it? I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I mean, it's not new, but it's like, hasn't been around that long. But yeah, you're probably right. I mean, most people like to play on their phones, I'm sure. I do not. I don't like playing on my phone. It makes my phone so hot. Sway to the Z. When are we gonna do a qualifying event? When are the qualifying events? I'll do one. I would love to do something like that. Let's get this down. Are they standard though? Because I don't know how to even play anything else really. Star charts. Okay, are we up against another sweeper deck? I hope not, man. What is my luck, bro? We're not doing this today, are we? No, we're doing this today. Oh, we're doing it. We're doing it today. Cool, cool, cool. Bad matchups, bad hands, bad draws, bad cages. Bad luck. Play 90% on my phone due to time. That's fair. That's completely fair. Let's go with this. And let's just hope that the opponent doesn't rapture the board. One, two, three, four, five. They can't rupture, but they can deadly cover up. I'm over it. Just saw the stream. How you doing, Swayze? Pretty good. Aside from I'm losing every game for the last 2 days straight, but pretty good. I've had the worst, or the 8 worst starting hands ever on the draw every time. This game is so cursed. It's weird, man. It's weird. But when the highs are high, you know, it's feeling good. A hand that's completely unplayable. Let's see what we can do. Here's my guess of what's gonna happen. I'm gonna play the Fabled Passage into the elf. They're gonna turn to kill the elf. I'm gonna play the Vantage, and I won't be able to play anything else moving forward. That's what's gonna happen. Because the elf is pivotal to me getting the Fenrir down on 3, and then we can start playing some magic. But if the elf dies before turn 3 starts, I'm over. Oh, okay, it's gonna be sheltered by ghosts. Got it. I did get a land though off the top. That's pretty helpful. At least that way I can continue playing. Ooh, they go Essence Chandler. We're good. We're good. We're in the game. We're in the game. And that's why we got to stay positive. I'm so negative. All right, let's go with green. And we have another Vantage. I wish the Vantage would come in like the town, where it would come in untapped if it's only our 3rd turn and not so much our 3rd land. All right, Sanctifier. I need a Sheltered by Ghosts of my own here. I kind of hope they take the Fenrir. That's fine, honestly, because it's already kind of did its thing for us. Okay, so if I play this, let's do... Yeah, it'd have to be like, okay, let's do that. That seems fine. That seems fine. Not ideal, but it'll work. And then the Zac Fair is going to enter with an extra counter on it too, so that'd be helpful. Rack those Shocklands finally. Yeah, we're getting all the Shocklands, which is going to be so nice, man. There won't be any more like bad mana decks, which is good. Some will still be better than others though, but at least none of them will be really bad. Okay, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt really, really bad. Man, what did we have really good luck with the other day? Was it cats again? I maybe need to go back to cats, I guess. All right, I need a Halana so I can protect myself from the air. All right, go ahead and get in there. Get me some blockers. I wonder. I mean, they're obviously going to block with the Channeler on the land creature. You would think, right? And then the Sanctifier takes out a 1/1, and that's it. Oh, nothing. Okay, cool. That's even more blockers for the future. And it's another Essence Channeler. Okay, as long as these Essence Channelers can't get through, that's all that matters. But they are going to be very, very big. All right, what are we thinking? I'm thinking I block with Zac Fair and then just send it away to give a counter to the Anim. And then we got to deal with the... Oh, there's a couple of things I got to deal with. All right, here we go. Let's go with you here, you here, you here, and then you here. So this would go, this would go... This would die, and then this would die. So let's do the counter here. Not exactly where I wanted the counter to go, but hey, indestructibility will be nice because now I've got the advantage of like blockers again. Like I said, it's really just a flyer I've got to deal with. Hopefully I can find a shelter by ghost for this later, or even a Halana coming down would be an answer. Hold. This would go to 6 toughness, right? All right. Oh, wait a minute. Did I just give them the win, didn't I? Oh, thank God I didn't see it. I was going to say maybe if they block with the channeler and pass its counters to the bat, they can go over the top for the win. That would have been 3 counters, making this, what, 5? Okay, so they wouldn't have won even if they did that. That was scary, though. I thought I just threw the game. Okay. Okay. Here's the deal. I can take one more hit from the opponent's flyers, right? I could go down to 1. So do I attack here? Let's find out. If I swing in with everybody, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 blockers. So let's just say they take out the 4 biggest things, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. So then 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Okay, it should be enough. I think we're good. I think the math checks out. Like a little bit extra on top too. Four blockers with 1 point lifesteal. Yep, exactly. I think it checks out though. They didn't even block with everybody. They didn't even block with everybody, which is pretty funny. Math is mathing. Let's go. Chocobo and doubling season. Mossborn for the win. Math is for the blockers. That's for sure. I knew it was in the ballpark. That's all I needed to know. A lot of strategy with Landfall so strong at the moment. Yeah, Landfall is very good. I gotta agree with that. Landfall's pretty solid. A Nim should be able to make enough blockers. Cats was fun. Yeah, Cats was awesome. Cats, you just lose the last game. Oh, that's the only game I lost with that one. Cats was cooking. Maybe we should try some Cats after this. I know we just played them on the last stream, but still, we had a lot of fun with the Cats. I do like some Cats. Chocobo doubling season for the win. That and Terra Symbiosis for card advantage. Terra Symbiosis is a nightmare card. Like, that card is so good. Terra Symbiosis to draw like 15 in 1 turn is so ridiculous. They probably would have won if they put the sheltered on their win con. Yeah, very true. Well, you know, oh yeah, no, they definitely would have, because they would have gained enough life, right? Yeah, you're right. You're definitely correct, because I think I was thinking to myself, I'm like, well, no, they wouldn't have been able to output that damage because I would have been blocking, but at the same time, they would have been gaining so much life. I couldn't have caught up in time. I don't think. I don't know. It's hard to say because they made that flyer a 2-powered creature, right? Which basically doubled the amount of time they were able to kill me. So if you would have doubled my time to build the board, I probably could have got Ouroboros to a spot where like we could have one-shot him for like 400 damage. So I don't know. I think it might have been pretty close to the same. Hard to say though. But yeah, I think they definitely should have put it on the bigger body. Llanowar Elves, and they got Selesnya Mana here. Okay, Overlord. Are we doing some Felidar Retreat stuff? I think we just let it go for now and just see what's happening. I have no idea. Yeah, one of yeah, my one weak point, they take it control of the board from loss of cards. Mono white is missing Wandering Emperor. Oh my god, what a card. I miss the Wandering Emperor so much. Okay, so we know what the opponent's playing. They're playing what is it called? The I haven't seen it in a long time. It's the reanimating of the enchantments though. What's the card's name? Yuna? They're playing some Yuna. High Noon, okay. High Noon's a pretty good solid card. I just played Sparky to make myself feel good. I do need to play Sparky every once in a while just to get a bit of confidence, you know? Oh yeah, I wanted to check out my mono blue deck too. We should probably do that and then play some cats after this. Man, what is taking so long? You played a High Noon. That means there's nothing else you can do for your turn. So either you attack or you don't, and we move on. I think they thought their turn was over and they just walked away because they think it's my turn right now. Convoke, Flash, Double Strike as other tap creatures. Next proof. I love Terra Symbiosis. I use that Gold Vein Hydra. Hunter's Talent to make the Hydra 48 out of nowhere. And ask someone to draw 48 cards. Yeah. Yeah, probably pass on that. You don't want to mill yourself out. Alright. We're in. I don't have any mana ramp this game, which means that my Zac Fair is not going to be able to protect anything. There's no additional mana I can have. They might end up playing the Knight, or they might end up blowing up my Nim. Either way, it doesn't feel very good. Okay, an Overlord is fine. Overlord is totally fine. Dak with the $5 in the super chat. Thank you so much, man. Dig the channel, homie. I see your decks everywhere. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you. That means a lot, man. Thank you for the 5. I'm thinking we go with Halana first. I'm thinking Halana first. This goes to 6 toughness. Okay, so we're gonna pass on attacking for now, which does bum me out a little bit, but that's fine. Next turn we go Ouroborid, pump the field. I have indestructibility as an option. We're gonna be good to go. We should be good to go. Thanks again, Dak. I do appreciate you, brother. 5 damage there. Oh man. Okay. Well, there goes that. There goes that. Anything else you want to do? Oh man. I got you. I got you. Watch this. We got this. We've got this. No attacks. All right, you got it. You got it. We'll go down to 1. I'm not scared. I'm not scared to go down to 1. It's disgusting, but you don't have anything in your hand, so I can live with it. Okay, definitely starting with this. Like, there's no question. We're starting with this. And we're gonna take your Kona. We're also going to play this. Okay, and I am going to say go and leave mana open for indestructibility here. If I gain 6, I can take another 6 from the opponent. So, yes. All right. I can block with the land and give indestructibility. I'm feeling good. That's pretty good. Okay, so they're sending everybody. So you, I want to keep you. I want to keep you. Here's where things get a little tough. I would really like... Oh, okay. Never mind. That was actually a pretty tough situation for me. It wasn't exactly easy. But I was thinking I was going to block here and then also here. Actually, I could have just gotten away with just blocking here, taking 6 again, huh? Yeah, I could have. Yeah, GG's. I see it now. I see the line I could have taken. That was better. Love your decks. Trying to get back into Mythic. The run is hard. Yeah, it's been pretty brutal over here too, man. We've been struggling. We've definitely been struggling, but we're switching to Catch right now. Hopefully make a good run here. Made it to Mythic 2 days ago with the Gremlin Tamer deck you built a bit ago. But my own spin on it, it's been running smooth. The top 1300 now. Dang, okay, let's go. Top 1300. Been wanting to make a token landfall deck with Hauntwood, but no idea how to make it work. Hauntwood is actually a really good card. It used to be like a staple in every single deck that we were making, but I don't know where it fell off, man, because it is a really good card. Oh, we got ourselves a landfall player. Who's the one who was talking about landfall? This one being a Golgari deck, though. Airbender Ascension, probably my favorite card from the set. I agree. I am right there with you. I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's any card I can put over it. I'd have to think about it, but I'm pretty sure it's my card of choice as well. I am in trouble here, though. The opponent off to a very fast start, and I don't know if I want to de-ramp them or slow down to Chocobo. I think I'd rather de-ramp them. I think if I get a Halia down here, as long as it's not interfered with, we should be okay, but I don't know. Part of me thinks that if I play a Halia for the 4 mana, it's just going to get blown up, right? That's a great find. That's an excellent find. Makes my life a lot easier, actually. What a top deck. And remember, we learned our lesson. It's Arabo. Ouroboros. Okay, so they're scaling, but they don't have trample. You can scale as long as you don't have trample. I'm fine with that, because I should be able to go wide enough that, you know, it doesn't matter. All right, we're definitely going to go with this. Into this. Okay, and no attacks. Let's get another cat. Oh my gosh, this is so ridiculous when it gets going. It's so good. And now we got all this life gain happening too. You'd love to see it. All right, so we got a Seam Rip. Not bad. Couple options here, really. If I want to go Seam Rip, I mean, this is a tap land, which makes things a little more difficult, but I was hoping to maybe get an on-tap land, and we might even be able to go with the Regal or the Elspeth. Start doubling. I really do like the idea, though. Just keep going for the life gain, though, too. Help yourself, man. Okay. Yeah, so we don't have a lot here. Let's, you know, let's do... Nah, I think I'm gonna go Seam Rip. I think I want to take their ability to gain life here. It's kind of bad for us, right? No attacks. Blink this. Get 2 more cats on the field, which does draw me another card off the Halia. Some life gain too, which is good. Not bad. Shelter by Ghost is solid. Holomerk Siege, that's fine. That's 1 card per turn additional. Is Cats kind of our new best deck? I don't even know. Sure seems like it. Like, we have... Like, the value this deck can pull off is actually kind of absurd. So much of everything, man. Between life gain and card draw and just The go wide strategy is insane. All right, well, unfortunately, I am gonna have to kind of like pull the emergency ripcord here on something. I need to be able to protect myself from this bat because it goes over the top, right? So I either have to go with a Starfield Shepherd or I have to kind of give everything flying. If I give everything flying, that's still pretty solid because I can still blink the cat and get 2 more additional tokens, which would trigger the Halia's card draw as well. I think that's pretty sweet. All right, so now everything is able to protect us from the Deep Cavern Bat. We draw a couple more cards. We create 2 more cats. And we can block in the air against the Deep Cavern Bat. So I think ultimately pretty solid. Pretty solid. Need another Sheltered by Ghost though, so I can take the bat. But now that we got Elspeth on the field, it's about to get wild. Earthbend Ascension, that's another body to attack with. This Ouroborod's getting kind of out of hand, and it's starting to create, you know, one-shot kill kind of effects from these creatures. So I gotta really tiptoe here. Any slight mistake or any sort of removal spell they have that surprises me is going to catch me off guard to definitely end up winning in the game. I can take a little bit of damage here. Probably should block with just this cat and leave the Halia, I think. Take 10. Yeah, seems fine. All right, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. So Regal into another Helpful Hunter is solid. That's a lot of tokens. That's a lot of tokens. How about some more? I'm thinking that maybe I could take 13 in the air, right? So maybe we just blow up the Ouroborod now. I could, but I also think giving flying is still, I don't know, 13 in the air. Like, what if they draw another Ouroborod? Is that enough to get the bat? No, there's not, right? So maybe I just, maybe I just blow up the Ouroborod now. Call it a day. But then Elspeth, did I lose Elspeth? Am I okay with losing Elspeth? I don't know if I'm okay with losing Elspeth. I think I just leave it. I think I just leave the Ouroborod and just give everything flying again and chump block, and we should be able to finish the game. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I probably should have killed the Ouroborod right away. I didn't even think about the minus on the Elspeth. That's my bad. I see chat going on my right side. I'm sure you guys have been saying it. I do have Shelter by Ghost next turn. Ah, yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm not blocking with this, am I? No. All right. Yeah, that was a mistake. I'm just now realizing I could have done the whole Elspeth minus on the Ouroborod before the bat even became even issue, you know? That's my bad. I'm sure you guys have been saying that. Discard a card. Let's drop the flanker. I don't think it's very good. Okay, so Sheltered next turn. I can take their bat, Sheltered again, take whatever, their elf, whatever I want, and then yeah, I mean, we win the game from there, right? I don't want to lose the Elspeth to the bat. I think that's where I tunnel visioned, is I didn't want to lose the Elspeth to the bat over the top when I first played it, so I figured, you know, give everything flying and block was like already my decision that I had determined I was going to be doing. But now thinking back about it, it's like, dang, maybe if I just blown up the Ouroborod right away, the bat would still be at what, 5 power? Yep. My bad. I'll catch up on chat in a second. Sorry, guys. I don't really like to look at chat when I'm trying to like play a really long game like this because I want to figure it out, you know? I've been wrong many times before, but I like to like learn from my mistakes in real time. Well, the opponent I think is conceding, so I guess we can chat. Okay, GG's. Yep, bored, fly. Yeah, okay. No way I'm catching you live. What's going on, Tony? Welcome to the stream. Fly when math is right. Gain a good bit of life from the tokens. Yeah, the tokens were... They gained me a lot of life. We went up to 25 here. Could have blown up the bat, got sheltered back to take the Ouroboros. No, we can't blow up the bat. So if you're talking about the Elspeth blowing something up, it's mana value 3 or greater, so we can't blow up the bat, if that's what you meant. Emote on them? I like to do this one. When they start the rope, I like to do this one. Essentially saying, you know, they're being a crybaby. Hello from South Africa. Let's go, South Africa. What's going on? Let's give everything flying. You like that one? Yeah, I always do that one, but I'm like, I hope they take it the way I mean it, you know? Because these emotes, sometimes you can just kind of take them however you want, but I'm calling them a crybaby. Like, oh, are you crying? But they're probably thinking like, I don't know. You can see that in a different way, I'm sure. Like, I'm crying because you're taking so long. I give him the that's rough, buddy. I want to get that one so bad. I'm afraid to just get like pull the trigger on it though, because if I spend that much gold on it, like, am I really making a... I'm actually not asking the question. I know for a fact I am. I'm making a bad financial decision because I've got to get all the Lurin cards coming up very soon, and I'm going to have to spend a lot of money. And so I'm like, I just can't justify wasting all the gold on that. But I really want that's rough, buddy. If they had more, like, more emotes that I would end up using, I would get it in a heartbeat. But I wouldn't use any of these other ones, I don't think. Like, I would never use any of these. Maybe yip yip. Like, let's get on with it. Yip yip. When they're roping. But I don't think I'd ever use any of those other ones. So to me, I don't know if I'd want to spend all that gold on one emote. I wish you could buy the single emote, but... My cabbage is fire? Yeah, it is pretty good. Someone hit me with the nice deck to laughing wolf emoji. I thought about it for days. That's a good one. That's a good one. The nice deck one doesn't really bother me. They don't ever really use that one as like an insult on me, but that would be a good insult one. I mean, this hand could be really good if it's against like Reanimator, but you just never know. My cabbages is good, but that's like admitting defeat, and I don't think I'd ever use that one. All right, Tiny Bones, we're gonna reset you real quick. Worth for the BN, to be honest. Yeah, it probably is worth it, but all right, so exiling the graveyard could be good at a timely fashion, but I really think I'm just gonna flash this first one in here to gain some life, and then hopefully scry into some help here because I need to get this ascension going. I'll be fine once I'm able to get a wide enough board state though, because this deck relies on beating us down really fast, and if I'm able to start blinking the cats really fast and getting a wide board state, they're not going to be able to get much damage through. Not to mention this is going to give lifelink to all my cats, which I think is going to be crippling to the opponent. It's a good card. It's a very good card. If you don't mind, I'm actually going to take you because you have the death touch. That way I can get my attacks through confidently. We're good to go, man. And then if I play the Regal, it's going to be what, 3 cats in total? Yeah, so I'll be able to start blinking right away. Let's go. Wait, what'd they just do? Oh, they killed my cat. Just finished another game where they really wanted to see what was in the opponent's hand. Why do you think arena does not reveal? Ooh, that would be really cool. I've thought about that before too. Like the game ends and then they just reveal the hand of the opponent. I think that would be a really cool idea. Again, like you said, I don't think that would hurt at all. Like, you know, it would give you like an idea of like, did I make the right decision or not make the right decision, and kind of help you learn from your own game plan. So thanks for the game earlier. Always nice to play against you. Hey, let's go, man. I'm glad we were able to play. Have a good rest of your day, brother. Take care. I can't wait for Lurin. I'm going to be copying the Badger World Cup so much. Savage. Airbending is broken. Yeah, it is. Are you doing the early access on Wednesday? I am, yes. The setup for it hasn't started yet though, so I don't know if they're going to be like last minute, but there should be obviously one, I would imagine. Okay, so this is going to be nice. The flanker being something that I can blink every single turn, and you know, exiling their graveyard when I need is going to be very, very helpful. Yeah, it's not great, the fact that they flipped that Sephiroth, I'll tell you that. That Sephiroth flip was brutal. I think I would rather scry than create more cats, to be honest. I need to find something here big off the top. That's pretty solid. Not bad. I do have to attach the Shelter by Ghost to something that I don't plan on blinking, which is going to be what? The Vanguard, I guess? I don't know. I guess the main Regal. Well, no, the main Regal is something I want to blink. Yeah, I'm either going to have to attach the Shelter to the Vanguard or these cats here. All right, so they hit us with the Betrayal. Not a big deal. That's also not a big deal. I'm gonna attach it to the Vanguard, and I'm gonna take, obviously, the Sephiroth. Send this in. Their graveyard doesn't have anything worth exiling, right? But I still think I would rather scry and try to find something off the top that's helpful. I need to get some card draw going here. Something I can blink for card draw, maybe? That's so good. I think I'm gonna keep it. Oh, I'm so greedy, man. I'm so greedy, but I'm gonna keep it. I think it's worth it. I think we got him. Hey, Swayze, what's going on, Fairly? How you doing? What'd they just do? Stab on, what was that? Oh, my flanker, okay. That's fine. Have all the damage you want. I've got plenty of life gain. All right. It's probably over for you, my friend. Join the fight. Gain some life. I mean, I'm gonna blink this anyways, right? So let's get these in. GG's. There's no way they come back from this, right? I would think so. And MTGO, you get that as an option to reveal the hand after the game is over. Yeah, that's nice, man. That's a nice little, what is it called? Quality of life update. That'd be good. Yeah, disabling it for best of 3 would be a thing. You're right. Yeah, I guess I didn't think about that. Okay, buddy, what are we doing here? I mean, couldn't have been an easier decision for me. Couldn't have been an easier decision for me. Swayze, I've seen quite a few of your streams and all the Pokemon cards you pull, but what's your most prized possession MTG card? Doesn't have to be the most expensive, just the one you're most pumped to have. That's a good question, actually. That's a really good question. I'll go pull them. I'll go pull them out right now. I'll show you my better ones that I have. And my favorite is probably my Phyrexian Shieldred. I don't have a lot of magic cards as far as like how expensive and elaborate my collection is, but I do have the Phyrexian Shieldred, and I think it's pretty fire. I also have a really cool Wandering Emperor. It's one of the alternate arts, like I forget what they call it, but it's a special art. I'm thinking we do this. We do this and basically reload our entire hand. And we're in for a lot of damage. I would imagine the opponent's going to scoop it up now, right? They have to. I mean, we just reloaded our entire hand. Another Airbend Ascension, maybe? Oh, I don't have the ability, whoops, to play it this turn. Should have played the tap land, my bad. Here, while the opponent decides to concede here, because we know they're going to, I'll show you my my Shieldred. Hold on. Block, block, block. I didn't even need to do all that. Hold on. I could just do this, this, and then this. That's fine. It's in this box somewhere. It's in here somewhere. Where you at? No, not that one. Here it is. And then where's my Wandering Emperor? The Wandering Emperor one is actually fairly cool. I think that's probably one of my top ones too. All right, they finally scooped it. Let's see. Wait, where's my Wandering Emperor? Not in this one? It's gotta be here somewhere. No? Well, I'd have to go look for my Wandering Emperor a little bit longer to find it. I also have a really cool alternate alternate art like Mana Crypt. Where are they? No, that's not it either. It's in one of these boxes. Hold on a second. I'm actually kind of curious where I put it. This one? Those are my Naruto cards. I have Naruto cards. Talk about nerdy. I got Naruto cards. Okay, it's somewhere else. It's in another box. But anyways, here's the Shieldred at least. I found the Shieldred. This one. Oh, wrong zoom. This one right here. This one's really cool. I like this one a lot. I like how it's got the Phyrexian text. I think it's really sick. I like that one a lot. But I've got the, like I said, I think the Wandering Emperor is a little bit, I don't know if it's more expensive or not, but the Mana Crypt's probably my most expensive card. It was from, what was it? The most recent reprint of it was from what? Ixalan? Well, what set with it? It was Ixalan, right? Let me see. I can tell you. It was, oh yeah, Ixalan, yep. Yeah, I got the Mana Crypt from Ixalan, full art. That one was pretty sweet. Reading the card explains the card. Yeah, except for that one, right? Except for that one. We wanted to try our mono blue deck too at some point, but I don't know if I want to lose. I'm kind of popping off with Catch right now. Naruto cards are sick. I know. I have. I really want to find it. Hold on. I want to find it. Great. Now I'm gonna have to scour the whole room. I'm actually really bummed out about this. I don't know where I put it. It's in one of these boxes, but I'd have to go through all of them. But I have this really cool card. This really cool card from Naruto that I'm like obsessed with. I could have swore it was in this box. Like, I don't know where I would have put it. It's an Itachi card though, and it's like, it's gold and it's fire. Sorry, I like to nerd out on cards. I have no idea where I would have done with it. I think I'll take the cat. I have plenty of lands, right? I have like, the problem is that I have like 2 huge boxes of like bulk cards, and then I have a bunch of like what are they called, like the Pokemon boxes, but you get them, they're ETB boxes, and I use those for like just some rares and stuff. And sometimes, oh, hold on one second, I'm trying to think of how I want to deal with this. This has Ward 2, so it's like I can't really use the Ascension right now. I'd really like to. I think that's the card I want to reset, but if they sheltered, we're kind of cooked. But I've got all these ETV boxes laying all over the place, and a lot of them have really good cards and some have bad cards, and I just have to go through which one has the I thought all of my really good Magic cards were in the same box, but apparently a few of them are not. I think it was because I was debating on whether or not to get like my Mana Crypt and stuff and my Wandering Emperor graded, because I like collecting cards and I don't really use them a whole lot, especially not like older formats. This is so bad. I think we're dead here, right? I mean, this hits us for 7, probably gonna be a lot more than that next turn. I mean, I don't have an option here. It's just Ascension. But anyways, I was thinking about getting it graded, so I put it in a special box somewhere. I can't remember which one. But when we did oh, they got us. When we did a sponsorship a long time ago, it wasn't that long ago, but it was a long time ago. We got hooked up by this company, or it was like a startup company for deck boxes and stuff called Acapulco, and they sent us a bunch of these deck boxes and stuff. And I mean, they were so awesome. They gave us so much stuff. Like, usually they give you like a sample or something if you do a sponsorship. This person sent us like everything they've ever made. And so when I say I have like deck boxes stacked to the ceiling, I've so many that are unopened. It's hard to keep track of which boxes I was using for what. I go first. I don't think that's a very good hand, unfortunately. I think this hand's better, but not great. I hate throwing this away, but it makes the most sense, right? Anyways, I know I went on a tangent there, but I apologize. I get a little lost when it comes to Pokemon and Magic cards and stuff. I love collecting cards. Do some live pack openings. I used to do pack openings quite a bit, but I can't really afford to do the way I was doing it before. I was buying like a box, a new set. Haven't been able to do that in a little while, but I would like to. I would really, really like to. It was a lot of fun. Also, setting up the video for that is a little bit different with the top down or whatever, the hand camera. It was kind of a lot, but I do need to get back to doing that because I do love opening cards. Naruto was big when I was a teenager. Shippuden was fire. It is my favorite all-time show. All right, get in there. But yeah, I have this really cool card, this Itachi. It's gold. I opened 1 box in my entire life ever of Naruto. I was like, I just wanted to. I wanted to see what I would get and like just have some cards from the show, and pulled one of the best cards in the set. I do love that I have the flanker for this matchup, by the way. Obviously, I'm hoping they zombify and then I could just flash this in. I like that I could flash this in too. I probably should have committed double blue than double white, the more I'm thinking about it, because the odds of me getting a blue for curiosity are a lot lower now. I really don't like using this for just a simple Carnosaur, but better than nothing. Better than nothing. Hey, we got him. You could buy some older, cheaper packs. That's true. I could go back and do some like Spider-Man and stuff. You only play Magic or other TCGs as well? I love it, but One Piece took over for me. Shiny cardboard was cheaper. I don't play other TCG. Well, I shouldn't say that. I've played every TCG. I think I've played Yu-Gi-Oh at one point. I did play Pokemon at one point. My friends even tried to get me to play Lorcana recently, but like a while back. I didn't end up doing that, but I would have loved to have tried it. So I played a lot of TCGs, but now I like collecting cards for the art. I love collecting. You an MTG player nerd out on cards? No way. Yeah, Pokemon's like my biggest problem right now. Because here's the thing. I was alone in my card collecting days. Like I was alone, right? I was just me doing my thing. But now my wife, now I'm like so deep into this, and like she's, you know, obviously been with me through the whole journey of this career that I've been like trying to put out, right? She finally, I got her a little binder of cards, and I got like all these little pink cards for the first page and gave it to her or whatever. And now she's obsessed. I've created an absolute monster. And so she's constantly like at the store, and then she'll come home and she's like, I found a pack. And then like we open packs and stuff. And then my son is an absolute fiend for Pokemon cards right now too. So now it's a family affair. So Pokemon cards are everywhere in this house. Like this family is a big Pokemon card family. The only one who can care less is my youngest son. He has a little binder of cool looking cheap cards, and I think he just kind of goes with it because he's like, everyone else is doing it. But my oldest is obsessed. He's like saving birthday money for cards and stuff. How's your boy doing, Swayze? He's doing great. He's doing really, really good. Yeah, everything's been going really well for him, but he had a little bit of an episode the other day, but he's all right. He's doing great. He actually starts basketball today, which we're pretty stoked about. He's excited. Wait, a flanker and then a stock up. Okay, so they're control. They are control, and if we don't shelter this, we're not drawing a card. I guess that's something worth sheltering, I suppose, but they're gonna get the ETB effect on it again later if they sweep the field, which I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. It's an actual extra card, right? So might as well. Okay. Not what I was looking for, but hey, more card draws good. Who here has owned a Yu-Gi-Oh dual disc? Dual disc. I don't know what that is. Oh, a dual disc. Is that one of those things that goes on your arm? That's funny. I think that's what you're talking about, right? I did not, but I definitely would have wanted one as a kid. I guess let's just get this down. But my personal prized like possession that I really, really like the most out of all of my collection is definitely my Gengar. It sits here on my desk. I keep it in front of me at all times. But my Gengar is by far my favorite because it's a PSA 10. I came back as a 10. This thing is my prized possession. I love this thing. Because I pulled that one out of like a random tin a long time ago, like I think in 2019, and I kept it forever, just in a hard, hard case, a top loader, and it was just kind of in my room for years and years. And then I took it out like, I want to say like 6 months ago, and I was like, really want to go get it graded, man, and just see, because it looked like it was in really great shape. Came back as a 10. I think I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna flash in a curiosity, maybe. Do we think the opponent would trade this? I think they would, right? Oh wait, all of a sudden they're cats as well. Wait a minute. So they're a cats player? What? Okay, what if I Well, if this goes to 4 power and toughness, they for sure are more incentivized to block, right? I don't know. Do I give it up? I think I give it up. No. I'm gonna flash this in. No, I think it's fine. I have a Gengar on my arm. Let's go. The Gengar tat. Gengar and Lugia are my 2 favorite Pokemon, but I don't have any cool Lugia cards. I really wish I did. I have a few, but they're just like regular EX ones. I want the Silver Tempest. Is it what is it? Yeah, I think it's Silver Tempest. I want that one so bad. So expensive. No chance I'll ever buy it, but I will try to pull it one day, hopefully. Blowing up the cavern, that's fine. I mean, yeah, I guess that makes sense. They do have counter spells in their deck. They're running No More Lies. They're running like a very much like mid-range control-ish kind of Cats deck, which is pretty funny. I wish my Seam Rip could hit something, but it's not gonna be able to take anything here. It's kind of a dead card, and I've got 2 of them. I don't know, man. I'm thinking I should flash this in and block. Counterspell. Probably counterspell. Clearly they can flash more things in though if it's not a counterspell, so it's gonna be another flanker, another curiosity. One of the 2. It's funny seeing the mirror matchup here. Didn't expect this. That's really solid, actually. Because if I can bounce back their curiosity and attack through here, that's 4 cards. But then that actually doesn't matter, does it? Because they're just going to flash it right back in. They have the mana to flash it back in, so probably not going to happen. Okay. Honestly, not a terrible counterspell for us. Guess we'll flash this in and just not flash them, but play it in and scry. Airbend Ascension's good. I do need to get some more like Erebos though or something. All right, we're sending both of these because drawing 2 cards too important here. And if I can, yeah, if I could trade that out, that's fine. There's an Erebo, perfect. Perfect. Not cards, but serious battles went down. Every Swayze stream where you show cards ends up getting me to spend money on cards that day. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I know that is literally like our biggest issue here in this household too. Like we've got to fight our urges constantly to buy cards, man. It's a problem. Man, that's really annoying. What a weird deck they've got here, though. I'm definitely going to go Airbend Ascend, I think, the Regents. I could leave it. I mean, I could leave it. I really don't know if I cared that much. I don't know if I care that much. Because I really don't want them to replay it and bounce my stuff again. I think I'd rather just do this and this. And then blink the Erebo. So this will get me up to 4 on the Ascension immediately, which is so ridiculous. And then we're gonna blink the the Erebo, right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter, but let's just blink this one. Okay. And next turn, I mean, starting next turn, we have the potential to, you know, draw a lot of cards. Like a ton of cards. Where can I find a deck list for the Cats deck? I love Cats. Dude, honestly, we might make another video on it at this point. Like, the deck is frying, but I'll show you the deck list after this. Worst part about grading is the time for them to come back. I know. Do you have no idea how stressed I was, man, about just the fact that like my cards were gone for that long in somebody else's hands. It is so stressful. I think they will use it for draw anyways. Why does the climb feel so hard this time? I don't know. I mean, I'm not necessarily feeling like it's like that much harder. I know what I've been playing hasn't been exactly amazing, so it's kind of been on my own. It's kind of been my own issue, but okay. So the opponent has a counter spell clearly, right? This can be used for any color mana, so it might be 3 steps ahead. I don't think so. I think we stick to the same game plan as before. I don't know, man. I don't know what to expect from the opponent. I don't think they're going to flash in a flanker. I mean, they could flash in a flanker, couldn't they? Yeah, they could. Are we willing to make that concession? I think so. Let's trade. Yeah, let's trade. A commando? What? A commando is crazy. What deck list is this? Why are we running this banner for cats? Like, and I've literally only seen like a couple of cats. It's basically a control deck. Regent on the top end. Like, what are we doing? I'm actually really shocked that they didn't just block, sack, and blow up like my Ascension or something. I'm actually really happy that didn't happen. We'll start by exiling their graveyard, but then we'll blink it and do a little scry. Do a little scry action here. I need something that can take care of this Regent, man. I need to get one of my cats to attack through here. Like, that's all I really need, man. This Pinnacle Star Cage hit was crazy last turn. I hope they don't find another. All right, they draw another card. I could use an Elspeth too. Did I already lose an Elspeth to a counterspell earlier? I did not. Okay, so Elspeth is still in the deck. That's good. That's good. Did you leave the Elspeth in? Yeah, it's still in the deck here. Stuck in Platinum 1, yeah. Very tough climb. Seam Rip the Sheltered? Yeah, for sure. The matchups have been tough. Yeah, I mean, not particularly super tough with this one, though. I mean, this one is a little strange, but Cats has been okay. I feel like I've had a lot of decent luck with the Cats. I don't know why. It's like they mashed Control and Tribal. I know, it's like 2 decks in one. First time in the live stream? Let's go. Welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, the stream will have to end around a little bit right after noon. I have to eat lunch and I got to start recording a video for tomorrow, or at least trying to get a video to you guys tomorrow. I mean, I don't know what deck list I want to like try to get you guys tomorrow, though. I'm not going to lie to you guys. After yesterday's debacle of like not being able to get a video done and thinking that the deck list I had lined up was really good and it wasn't, has me a little stressed today on like what I should play for tomorrow's video. But maybe I'll revisit that mono blue deck potentially. We'll see. Okay, so they're potentially going to flash in yet again another creature here. I guess I don't really want to lose my main cat here. This is beyond annoying at this point, man. Beyond annoying. It's just taking so long. When I genuinely feel like it's a guarantee that we win this game, and like it's just taking forever. I know that may seem conceited or whatever, but it does feel like this game is just a matter of time, and I wish the time would hurry up. Let's scry again. Sheltered is good. I can take, well, Is that really? Yeah, I guess that's good. What do I want to blink though? I mean, this can block here, but do I care? Not really. Yeah, not really. Even better, I can draw into the sheltered. Seems solid. All right, let's give you another star cage. What's it gonna be, man? I mean, if they don't have another star cage option of some sort or some way to deal with my wide board state, I was gonna say they probably aren't going to attack with the Regent. So that does tell me they probably have another star cage, because why would they do that, you know? It's got to be. It has to be a star cage or some way to copy it again. Could be another 3 steps ahead for sure. You never know. So many counter spells. My goodness, look at how many counter spells they're running. I just realized that. They need the card, yeah. Have your cards you wanted to show off on tomorrow's video. Also, this is the first time I've caught you live. Awesome, love your videos, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Please don't forget a deck list for the cats. I will try my best. And either way, it's going to be on the. It's going to be at the end of the video stream today. You should still post up the ones that don't do so well. Then we can talk about the ideas and see what combos don't work. I don't know about that, man. I don't know. I mean, there's been times though where I've like posted decks that I like really like that are not super great, and people still craft them and then get mad that they crafted them, and it's like, I said it wasn't great. So I don't know. 3 steps ahead to copy the Regent was pretty crafty, but I don't think that was super wise on their. I don't think that was the smartest thing for them to do. I don't know what this card is, which is stressing me out. Let's definitely play this, see what happens. Maybe I draw out the last counter in their hand or something. Okay, no counter spell. I'm gonna be blinking these 2 cards, right? So we might as well put this sheltered onto the cat that we're attacking with here. Cool, they're not getting that back either, it's a token. Am I finally drawing 4? No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not drawing 4. But hey, I'm drawing 2. If I get a land and that's not it. Nope. Nope. And then I've also got the Helpful Hunter, which is drawing me cards too, so that's nice. Banner of Kinship. Oh my goodness, you're about to get ran over. All right. Assuming they don't, you know, draw something crazy off these 2 cards they're about to get. What are we even playing right now, man? What is this game? It's taking way too long. Can we... Cat's still doing the job? Yeah, cats are still cooking, man. Cats are still cooking. How you doing? That's on them then. If they craft J get off meta, it doesn't perform like they want. Yeah, that's fair. The exiling of my curiosity is tough, but not the end of the world, especially now that I've got these Helpful Hunters in my hand. It's not like I was getting my attacks through anyways, you know? Okay, so now all of a sudden they're running otters and rabbits. Like, what dimension am I living in right now? Fun. So, Banner of Kinship's 5 mana, right? So we got 4, 5. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 mana to use. Okay, I know what we're doing. I know what we're doing. Cat. Cat. And we're gonna name, what do you know? Cat. See you later, pal. It's nice knowing you. Exactly 22 damage. I couldn't have planned it better myself. Couldn't have planned it better myself. GG's. Hey, we're kind of cooking. We were at the bottom of diamond. I didn't realize we were up so far. Here's the cat deck. We're gonna play one more, but here's the cat deck for those who wanted to see it while we chat it up. GG's, right? Let's go, big cats. Nice swing, dude. I know, right? Yeah, it's just an Azorius pile. Weird stuff. Hello, Swayze. Finally caught one of your live streams after following you for almost 3 years. You're the best. Greetings from the Portugal. Hey, thank you so much, man. I appreciate the kind words, brother. Can you seam rip the dragon or rabbit token? Yeah, you could. You could. Hey, quick question, because I'm a boomer and I don't know, and I'm gonna assume I'm usually pretty good at context clues. John, the 07 thing, I've seen that around before. The 07 thing, is that supposed to be like a salute? Because it looks like a salute, right? Is that what that is? Is that what 07 means? I see that a lot. I like to be up on the now and the no on these things. It is a salute? Okay. It looks like a salute. I figured as much. It's like a little emote thing. I figured. Just wanted to make sure I understood that one, because I'm like, I try to keep up with my kids, try to keep up with what they're saying and doing and stuff, and I like to know all those things. Jason coming through with the 5 gifted. Jason, you didn't have to do that, man. You're always hooking it up here on the stream, man. I appreciate you, Jason. Guys, Jason is always hooking it up with some gifted memberships on the stream. So please show some love to Jason for being a real one, man. He's one of the goats for sure. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate you, brother. Nothing like a good old. That's funny. Yeah, I try not to get lost in that stuff. My wife looks to me for those terms and slangs. There's one time, it was so funny. My wife, this was actually one of the funniest stories ever. She called me and she randomly just asks me. She goes, "Hey, what's the word that kids used for like ugly or whatever, like when they say something's not, you know, that something's ugly?" And I was like the slang term? And she's like, yeah. And I said, I think it's chopped. And she just starts dying laughing. And then I hear her talking to someone in the background and goes, "I told you he would know." And I was like, what's going on? And apparently one of the ladies at her job had a son who was going around her house saying things were chopped. And she's like, what does that mean? What does that mean? And then my wife told her, she's like, let me call my husband. He knows all these terms. And she called me and asked me, and I was like, is it chopped? And she's like, I told you. And they all started laughing. I'm like, you gotta be up on these things, man. You can't let your kids have words you don't know. Mulligan miss. Did I just get another alert that I missed? Wait a minute. Click, thank you so much for the $9.99, brother. I appreciate that very much. I didn't see the alert pop up yet. That's why. Okay. It's going to pop up in a second. Okay. Thank you so much, Click. I appreciate the 10, brother. Appreciate that a lot. Yeah, we can keep this one. Not as good, but... Best UK slang term is... Okay, well, I don't know that term, so I'm going to avoid saying it for now, but... I don't know what that means. Like, no American knows it? Yeah, I don't know that one. Hey, mate, loving your videos. Very new player, so enjoy watching your videos and learning how to play. Cheers, mate. Thank you so much, man. I'm glad we can help you out. Oh, it means like blackout drunk, under the influence. That's funny. It's a banger. I will say that like English like slang to me is so cool. I think it's I think slang in general, like some of the words that these kids come up with are so funny to me. All right, we're gonna try one more thing. We didn't get to play a game that time. Love all the new lives. Your deck knowledge helps me so much. Thank you, man. I've been trying. All right, last game, guys. LOL chopped. I can only think of that TV show when I hear that. I know that one was funny to me though. That one caught me off guard one time. So I was like, I learned that one pretty quick. That was hearing someone say someone was chopped is hilarious to me. I don't know why. That's definitely one of the funnier ones. Do you have a place to submit decks for consideration? I mean, yeah, if you have a deck list that you find interesting that you would like me to see, the best way to do that, hold on, is through our Discord. If you just drop it into the MTG tab, you can put it there. And if I happen to see it and like it, I can I'll chat you up there and just say, hey, you know, can I use this or whatever? Hold on, I'm trying to get it to you guys. I didn't realize I didn't have my stream open. There you go. There's the Discord link. There's the link for you. Banger can also mean sausage. So weird. What's up with the 6-7 mean? Can't figure that one out. That one took me forever to figure out too. I don't even know if I quite got the grasp of that one either, but apparently it was a song. It was something said in a song, and then some kid said it during some sort of like viral clip on YouTube or something at a basketball game, and when he said it, he was doing the whole hand thing, and so that became like a really funny meme that people just started saying, and it doesn't really quite mean anything. It's just nonsense, but that's where it kind of stems from. So there's no meaning behind it, which is, to me, the whole point of these slang things. There's got to be some sort of meaning behind it, right? But I think my doorbell might have just rang. Oh, I think my wife ordered me something for lunch. Hold on. I probably should have played that to get the blinking going on this. That's my bad. We'll send this in though. I'll be right back. Nice, it's not even my turn yet. I ran. I forgot she was doing that for me. All right, so World Wagon. That's fine. I mean, as long as I can chump block all this stuff, I'm cool. As long as nothing gets trample. But we know the opponent's trying to work up to a Crater Hoof, so if they get to the Crater Hoof, we're probably gonna be cooked, but oh well. Bushwhack? Okay, that's a problem. That's a problem. I do have another one, so it's not the end of the world, but it's annoying. For sure annoying. I really need to get rid of these guys, though. I just can't really let them stay out there, man. If I let these things just kind of linger about, these are going to get them to the Crater Hoof really fast. But what are the odds of the last card in their hand being Crater Hoof? Pretty slim, right? I mean, I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. Let's just keep going with the Arabo here. Might as well. blink this. 2 more cats. I draw a card off of the Halia, which is really good. There we go. We got lands. I need to get to the Banner of Kinship fast, and of course missing a land drop did not help us. Okay, that's fine. That's actually really fine. Again, no trample, no problem. No trample, no problem. Land starved, I know. I needed that land bad. Finally got it though, so we're cool. We're fine. I actually think I'm gonna let this get through. I don't really care for the 9 right now. I think that's fine. I need to build up my board presence here. Cat. And draw. And then I'll probably go with Sheltered by Ghosts on the Ouroborid. But that means I can't really send Halia through. But still worth it. And then if I blink the cat, I draw another card and then... Okay, GG's. That works. Hey, man, we went on a crazy run there at the end. I'm not just saying this to say it. I genuinely mean it. I think cats might be our best deck right now. I don't know what it is about the meta shift or whatever. I don't know what's going on right now, but this deck quite literally has by far the best win rate for us in these last couple of days we've been playing Magic, and it's not even close. So if you guys want to play cats, you know what? This might be one of the very few that I highly, highly advise that you guys play. So yeah, I would take a look at this one. Wait, Swayze lives in my state? I live in AZ, if that's what you're asking. This game is looking chopped, but Swayze is trying, so it's all good. That's funny. You might be chopped, bro. I know, right? I see you ain't sick anymore. Yeah. Yeah, Iran. Yeah. No, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good. I'm pretty much all the way there. I feel really, really good right now. I still got a little bit of congestion in the morning when I first wake up, but once it gets going, we're good to go. What's going on? Blue, how you doing? What sideboard would be good for best of 3 for cats? Oh, that'd be a whole thing I'd have to go into. I'm not sure, but I definitely would throw in some potential counter spells for sweepers, maybe even like No More Lies and stuff like that. But yeah, guys, I think that's gonna do it for us, especially because there's flash cats, by the way. You can hold mana open for your counter spells and your cats. But anyways, that's gonna do it for us in the stream. I appreciate you guys being here. What kind of work do you do? I mean, this is my full-time job now, but it used to be pools. For 10 years I did pools, and before that I had a lot of other little jobs here and there. Bank, grocery stores, whatever. Yeah, negating the sweeper is gonna be, it would be huge. Yeah. Oh my gosh, and the last second, another $10 from Click says, thanks again for all the new live streams, man. Thank you guys for supporting me in these live streams. It means a lot. It really does, man. I appreciate it very, very much. Thank you for the 10. I don't want to understate that at all, but I do have to go. I do apologize, but thank you guys. I appreciate you guys, and it means a lot to me that you guys are showing up for these streams and being a part of them. So hopefully new video tomorrow. I can't promise. I'm going to try my best. Obviously, as soon as I get off this to go eat, I'm going to start working on a video. I really hope I can figure out something that's competitive we can give you guys for tomorrow. And then Wednesday, new cards. Hopefully the event will be going on, and we'll be able to get you guys some new decks throughout the week. So very excited about that. But thank you guys. Appreciate you. You guys are the best. And yeah, I really appreciate that. Loot Max, thank you for the 2 months. See you later, brother. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you for the 2 months, brother.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, FTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah, it's custom to cheddar. Talking real crazy if you think that you better. He got full control and he ain't gonna let her. Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, FTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Yeah, all of the time.